What's up? What's up? So, hope y'all doing well. The kids are out of school for 2 weeks, and I have to take some time to do my hair. So, under here is my deep conditioner as I prep for my protective style for the next 2 or 3 weeks. And today we are going to be talking about that amazing whipped shea butter. It is an Ayurvedic blend with Chebe, and I use this as a hair growth butter when I go into my protective style. So this is going to be a quick, simple recipe that anybody can do so that you can enjoy some of that moisture and that smoothness that shea butter gives. So go ahead and bear with me so that we can get into this video. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and share. Become a part of the family, because I love you, you love me, we love each other. Let's get it. So to start this, I'm starting with 2 different forms of shea butter, and this is the lighter, softer brand that I actually like more. So I'm starting this off very easily by simply putting it on a scale and weighing the amount that I use. I am being very strategic as to the amount I use, and just kind of adding as needed. This one, as you can tell, is a very hard shea butter. I am just trying to use myself out of this. With the shea butter, I want to end up with roughly about 16 ounces of shea. Therefore, I just continue to add both sheas until I am happy with the amount that I have in ounces. So I'm going back to the lighter brand of shea because I really want this light and fluffy, but I promise you it does not matter if you get the basic shea, that dark yellow goldish color, because it's all good in the end. Trust me on that one. You can see here I added too much, so I'm just kind of taking a little bit out. Ended up with 16.15. Okay, so that part was simple enough. So the only thing that I am doing is I'm using about 16 ounces of my shea butter. I did use 2 different kinds of shea butter. That is my preference, only because I actually like the whiter of the blend. However, I wanted to use the yellower of the blend just because I'm want to be done with it. So I used about 16. If you saw it, it was like 16 point something. I'll put it on the screen, but I did make sure you could see how much I used. Now that is going to be the batch period. The next thing we're going to do is add the oil. I am going to add equal parts to oil in ounces that I did for the shea. So the shea is currently on a double boiler and it's melting down completely. So now we're going to mix the oils. And here's where the Ayurvedic blend comes in. So I'm going to make sure you see what I do. Very simple. Use what you have and use what's good for your hair. Now here I'm adding my oils. The grapeseed oil, as you can tell, I went just a little over 1.5 ounces. That is my castor oil, which I'm doing the same exact thing. Almond oil is added next. And then this is my black seed oil. And I actually added just a little bit more because I actually like it. My coconut oil is a lot heavier and it's in a solid form at this time, but I am giving more coconut oil than anything. Now, for some people, I know coconut oil doesn't work, so just add the additional amount in whatever oil you choose, such as olive oil or grapeseed oil. They both work amazing. My hair loves coconut oil. Olive oil is my last oil for now, so I'm adding that in as well. Notice there is no peppermint oil in this. Okay, so these are all of the ingredients that I'm adding for now. So while the shea butters are melting, I have mixed up 11.11 ounces of fluid, which is going to melt inside the shea butter. And then we're going to add in all of the Ayurvedic oils so that we can get the most out of it, because I do not like to heat my Ayurvedic oils anymore since they were heated when they were made. So I will link a video so that you can see how I make my Ayurvedic oils, as well as all the ingredients will be listed down below. Now, do you see how moisturized my hands look? I love it. It's not too greasy, and my hands are so soft. So this is a good skin cream if you want to stop here. But since I am making this only for my hair, I am going to go ahead and add the Ayurvedic oil. So let's go. I must say that the shea butter is still hot, so I am adding the other oils to it so that they can kind of blend themselves and melt together. The coconut oil is still melting in the batter, but it's going to melt seamlessly in the end. I am using my emulsifier, so if you don't have one, it's no big deal. Just simply mix it together until it's just completely melted and blended well. So that's basically what I'm doing, and I just powered it on for about maybe a minute and a half, nothing major, trust me. So I'm just blending. I want my oils to blend well. Okay, so basically what I did is I combined melted shea along with all of the oils that I have here. I will list the oils on the screen if I have not already. And I blended together with my immersion blender because I wanted it to be smooth and I wanted to make sure that it was well mixed, okay? So far, the only thing you did, okay, is you melted some shea butter. You mixed about ounce and a half of each oil. You stop short at about 11 ounces. The rest of it is going to be your Ayurvedic oil. Now, what I have done now is I have put the shea mixture in the freezer and it's going to set for about 25 to 30 minutes max. We'll make sure it's not too hard. It's a softer consistency. If you do make it too hard, no problem. Let it melt for a bit. And just not melt, but soften just a little bit. And then we're gonna pour in the Ayurvedic. Now, there's a few things you have to do with that, and I will get to that as soon as we pull it out the freezer. So this is me taking it out. So this is the shea coming out of the freezer. It was in there, like I said, for it ended up being there about 35 minutes. It blends so easy, and as you can see, it quickly whips. I am not working hard, okay? So now you see me with my Ayurvedic oil, and I will link how I did it, made the oil blend myself. I will link that up in the card. So you're seeing how much I'm adding of this particular oil, which is a Chebe oil, which I just basically soak the Chebe in my oils, and I got about 1.5 ounces or so of that. Now I'm going to add in all of my Ayurvedic oil. This is a pre-made oil. There's a video for that, so you would definitely see that. And I love this. I'm going for about 4 ounces of this. Really easy. No problem at all. So we're just going to add it in and drain out any hard pieces. And I'm slowly adding it to my blended mixture. I do have a spatula and a spoon, and I am mixing it in. And look how fluffy and creamy and good this looks. I'm adding it in slowly while it blends. I'm letting it take its time, and it's firming as it blends. So this is basically how I do it. It's simple enough, and it's going to blend probably for another 10 minutes. And this is what you get. It looks so good and fluffy. I can't believe it comes out perfect every time. Okay, so basically from here, what I've done is I've been mixing this shea mixture for about 30 minutes. I am now adding in 2 packs of Chebe powder, and I actually buy my Chebe from Bell Bar Organics. So I get 2 packs like this, and this is basically about 4 or 5 tablespoons worth. I add 2 packs of this in, and then I add in my scent. This time I am using the Exotic Fruit Smooth, and I think it's a great time for me to go ahead and talk about the giveaway. I will be giving away the winners to this week's giveaway the bag that I have posted here. And also, I will be giving you self-love earrings. You will receive earrings. You will also receive this curls, the Ultimate Styling Collection Creamy Curl Gel. This is a medium hole. You will get this bottle. You will also get tons of other goodies that I will be adding into your bag. So I am giving away a lot of things for March Madness, and every giveaway will be in one of my videos. So in order to know if you are the winner, you must watch the video. Now, for the winner, when I announce you, which I will probably be announcing you in the next day or so in the next video, please note to enter, simply follow me, subscribe down below here on YouTube, as well as follow me on my Instagram account and put I'm in it to win. You can also find me and subscribe as well on my Facebook channel, which is Precious Kisses. Now, to enter, you must go to Instagram because I don't like fake accounts. And I've noted there's a lot of fake accounts that will just pop up via YouTube. So on Instagram, please add 2 friends who must follow as well. Mention you're in it to win. When I announce your name, simply contact me on Instagram and I will get your address and all of your information to send you your products free and clear. So I am going to be giving away a lot of stuff, y'all. So let's get back to this video. I am currently adding in, like I said, the scent that I'm using as well as the Chebe. I'm going to mix it for another 10 minutes. I have my containers in. I might even give away some of this Shea Butter mix because Queen Shea is like bomb. So we'll see what happens in the next few giveaways. Let me know if you would like a container of this amazing Queen Shea here, because when I say it is a protector. Let's get back to this video so you can see the end results of how this is done. Here we go. Now, with all that said, it is total about 10 tablespoons of the Chebe that I'm adding. So I added in a small amount at a time, and this is the packet, and I push it into the blender while it's mixing, and look, it almost liquefies for a moment. I'm not sure why it does it every time. I'm checking the consistency right here, and it will firm back up. I'm letting it blend. I'm going to go ahead and add in my scent. With the scent, I simply add 3 capfuls because this is a large batch. So I add in 3 capfuls. You can choose to use whatever scent or no scent at all. You will always smell the Shea though. But I blend this in well and I mix it well afterwards just to make sure any pockets of scent is added. So that's what I'm doing now. Afterwards, I basically let it set, and I only let it set for about 5 minutes, and it will firm up a bit. The longer it sets, the more it will firm up. So here you can see it's a little bit thicker. So I'm kind of moving quickly because I want it to be a little loose while I add it to my containers, and it just makes it easier to come out the pour. So I'm putting it into a bag. The bag is sitting in a bowl so it doesn't fall and get sloppy and get everywhere. So it's kind of holding its shape by having it in the bowl. So I'm filling the bag up, and the bag is 1 gallon size bag, and it will be full when I'm finished. Okay, so this is about 1 full gallon, and I'm just adding everything to the bag and sealing the bag tight. Please seal this bag tight. If you do not, it is going to spill everywhere. I'm going to cut me the nip out of a corner so that I can pour. I have my jars ready, and let me just say, with these jars, I sprayed a little alcohol on the inside of each jar, and I cleaned it out just to kind of keep the jars clean, dry, disinfected. I do not let any water get in this because it will mold. So do not allow your jars to be wet. Make sure they are completely dry. This is a real pour. I do not speed it up right here. I just want you to see how good it looks coming out. My kid says it's satisfying. I think it is as well. It smells so good. So they came into the kitchen, and you'll see some fingers get in there because they're talking to their friends about what it is I'm doing. So if you see a little hand come in, which you see it right there, it is my son, Lakai, getting involved. So he's helping me here. I am pouring this into each. As you can see, it made about 6 containers. Once I was done, there was just a little bit left over, and If you look at my next video, you'll end up seeing the leftover amount and the consistency of it because I'm using it on my hair for my next protective style. You gotta love this, y'all. You see how smooth this is. It is unbelievable, and you should try it. This is the easy Ayurvedic Chebe blend of whipped shea. So go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. In the meantime, I will see you all in between time. Ciao.